Welcome to another session of Tech Talk presented by Vedavyasa Institute of Technology. In this session, we are discussing about just-in-time manufacturing. I am Adarsh K, Assistant Professor, Mechanical Engineering, Vedavyasa Institute of Technology. Let us begin. We may start with a quote by Taichi Ono, who was a Japanese industrial engineer and businessman, considered to be the father of the Toyota production system, a successful implementation of just-in-time manufacturing. He said, progress cannot be generated when we are satisfied with the existing situations. The just-in-time is a methodology aimed at progress by continuous improvements. Here is an overview of this session. First, we will introduce you to the just-in-time manufacturing by discussing what is just-in-time manufacturing. Then, we will cover a brief history, then emphasize on the principles of just-in-time manufacturing. After discussing how to implement a JIT system successfully, we will then look into the challenges and future scopes. Just-in-time manufacturing, or abbreviated as JIT manufacturing, is a production model in which items are created to meet the demand. It is not created in surplus amounts or in advance of need. It aims at reduce wastages due to overproduction and keeping a large inventory of finished products. The most important word in just-in-time is the word just. Saying in time is not enough, since parts can arrive at process a week or two prior to their use, and it still can be in time. Therefore, the just-in-time is of high importance. Implementation of JIT production system is attributed to the post-World War Japan. The JIT production system first gained public attention in Japan in the aftermath of the 1973 oil crisis. A strong diversification trend was born, and Japan's economic growth slowed to a more modest rate. Amid this environment, the JIT production system gained the media attention as a recession-resistant production system. Toyota was at the forefront of the JIT efforts in Japan under Mr. Taichi Ono. The major principles of just-in-time manufacturing includes Kanban, leveling, changeover, flow manufacturing, visual control, JIDAKA or human automation, standard operation, multiprocess operation, manpower reduction, quality assurance, maintenance and safety. We may look deep into these principles. The first principle of just-in-time manufacturing is flow manufacturing. By flow manufacturing, we aim to enable the material or the working process to continuously move from start to finish without large breaks or pileups, like a smooth moving traffic without any signals or blocks. Each workpiece have to move through a chain of processes to be correctly processed within the cycle time. Multi-process handling is a layout scheme in which the machines that make up an entire sequence of processes are grouped together. Instead of many different men working on different machines, here a single worker moves with the workpieces from process to process, that is machine to machine, until the workpiece processing is finished. Therefore, the worker should have the know-how to operate different machines. This type of arrangement is called multi-process handling. Japanese word Kanban, which means a signboard, is one of the tools for maintaining just-in-time production. Kanban are signs that contain operation instructions or parts delivery information. It says the worker what to do and when to do and where to do. Conventional production lines employ a fixed number of workers. The aim is to produce maximum number of products using these workers. But in JIT production system, the aim is to produce only the required amount of products. Therefore, we employ only the needed number of workers that is essential to produce these items. Therefore, utilization of manpower is reduced and also the cost. Visual control is an important principle used in just-in-time manufacturing. It helps to make visible the factory for problems so that anyone can easily spot them. It helps to improve the system further. Various devices can be used to make the production line problems more visible. Kanban and Anton are two of them. The concept of leveling calls for product types and volumes to be spread out to produce as level a production flow as possible. That is, the production flow rate should be same. It is fundamental to both just-in-time production and flow manufacturing. Changeover is a broad term that covers not only the replacement of dies and blades but also other operations such as the revision of standards and the replacement of assembly parts and other materials. The goal of changeover improvements should be to shorten the time needed for such operations. That is, no time should be wasted due to change in operation procedure. They should make marked reductions in labor hour requirements in order to build a strong, flexible manufacturing line that is adaptable to changes. Quality is not something that just happens when we have good production equipments. A good production equipment is no use in the hands of a underskilled workman. Also, a highly skilled workman will struggle with a bad production equipment. Therefore, quality assurance requires a comprehensive approach that addresses all the production factors, including people, goods, production equipment, and production methods. Standard operations are essential for maintaining flow manufacturing once it has been established and for keeping pace with the production schedule. Standard operations are the operations that have been painstakingly developed to achieve and preserve an effective combination of people, goods, and machines to produce high quality products economically, quickly, and safely. So by following the standard operations, we will achieve a good quality product with less time and less money. The term automation suggests machines take over men. But JIT is a special automation process which is given a human touch. It differs from the automation in ordinary sense. It brings humans into the automation process to ensure reliability, flexibility, and precision. Maintenance and safety are two important factors in any type of production system. Especially in the case of JIT production system, the entire production flow will be stopped whenever even the smallest machine breaks down. Therefore, JIT production system places great value on maintenance activities that maintain high production capacity. Also, equal emphasis is placed on safety. As we say, safety is first. We have discussed some of the important principles employed in JIT system. We can now look into how to implement a JIT system. This can be visualized as a 5-step process. In the step 1, we will give awareness about the JIT system and how to improve our facility. In the second step, there are 5 S. Those are Japanese words starting with S, that is used for improvement in factory. The third step is implementing flow manufacturing. Then we will carry out the leveling of this flow manufacturing. As a final step, we will employ standardized operations. This will result in a just-in-time process. Any system can be implemented successfully if there is a need for that improvement. So, as a first step, we have to make aware of people how implementing the just-in-time system will improve the quality of the production. The second step is implementing the 5 S's for factory improvement. The 5 S's are proper arrangement, orderliness, cleanliness, cleanup, and discipline. There are 5 words starting with S in Japanese language. Step 3 is introducing flow manufacturing. Manufacturing products one at a time allows us to look right into the depth of how products are made. A flow manufacturing process is implemented. The next step is leveling the flow manufacturing. Leveling means thoroughly leveling out product types and volumes in accordance with customer needs. As the final step, we will introduce standard operations. Standard operations are those operations which have been determined as best achieving and preserving an effective combination of people, goods and machines in order to produce high quality products economically, quickly and safely. By implementing carefully the JIT methodologies, the following advantages can be obtained. We can reduce the inventory levels, lower ongoing cost, increase product quality, achieve greater overall efficiency. As in case with any other manufacturing system, JIT manufacturing is also not without risks. As the COVID-19 pandemic showed, JIT processes are highly susceptible to disruptions in supply chain. If a manufacturer cannot get the material it needs to carry out the production, its entire operation can be brought to a standstill, incurring heavy losses for the firm. Because of the above said risk, some companies have adopted or bounced back to just-in-case manufacturing, also known as JIC manufacturing. In this system, the companies maintain a large quantity of inventory to ensure against supply chain disruptions. However, this approach comes with significant cost for purchasing and maintaining that level of inventory. Going forward, manufacturers will likely to find a balance between JIT and JST to effectively control overhead while minimizing supply chain risk. These are the references that I used while making these presentations. Thank you for listening. We shall meet with another session of Tech Talk presented by Vedavyasa.